The current recession here in the UK is really affecting the rental market, because tell me why houses are so expensive. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Mahtilda, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my house hunting experience here in Birmingham. Guys, let me tell you something. Looking for a house right now in this economy is not even funny. Like, houses are now so expensive. Houses that you'll be seeing for, let's say, £600 or £700, you are now seeing them for like £1,000. Like, the increase in price is so ridiculous. Like, it is not even funny, especially in this economy. So I would advise that if you're planning on moving out, you should start looking for a place like 2 or 3 months before your current tenancy expires, because it's just a lot looking for a house here in the UK. So yes, before I started house hunting, I wrote down a list of things that I wanted in, my new place. And guys, let me tell you, you need to be thorough with that list, because you don't want to pay and then you're not happy in your current, accommodation. So yes, one thing I was looking out for was the location. I needed somewhere that had a good location, that was, accessible, closer to like train station, bus stop, the groceries. I just wanted somewhere that was easily accessible, because I don't want a situation where if I need to go to like the train station, I have to, use Uber for like 20 or 30 minutes, or somewhere that there was no like Lidl or Tesco or Asda around. I needed somewhere that was, in the middle of it all. Another thing I was looking for is that I wanted an apartment. I wanted a flat instead of a house. So yes, so houses are different for like apartments. Apartments are more like in the story buildings and all of that. Right now, since I was looking for an apartment with my partner, I figured it's just better for us to get like a flat, since you're not really looking at having like gardens or all of those things. Like, and I also wanted something that was furnished. I don't think I'm really into like interior decorating my apartment, guys. I'm not really into all those things. So I prefer like an apartment that is already furnished, like fully furnished. I don't even want semi-furnished. Like, let me move in and everything is there. I don't want a situation where whenever I'm moving out, I have to be carrying like furniture, be dragging bed, be dragging chair. I don't want that. So yeah, I wanted a fully furnished flat. I also wanted a flat that is spacious. Guys, let me tell you right now, I know that we've all been seeing like flats where the spaces are so small. Like, you see that the living room is small, the bedroom is small, the kitchen is small, then they will not give you one very tiny bathroom. I did not want that. I wanted somewhere that was spacious, because since I'm going to be living with my partner, we needed space. Like, we needed somewhere that was really, really spacious. So yeah, that's another thing I was looking at. I also wanted like open plan kitchen. I'm not really a big fan of like kitchen separate and all of that. So I wanted like an open plan kitchen. I also wanted somewhere that the council tax wasn't so expensive. Right now, with the whole economy, we have to look for ways to save money. So I just wanted something that the council tax was between like A to C. It should not pass C. Like, the council tax should not be anything above C. I did not want it, like, because it would be so expensive. So yeah, these are some of the things we're looking out for when we were house hunting. And let me tell you, I was going through so many websites. I was using Zoopla, I was using Rightmove, I was using Open Rent. Like, I was just everywhere on the website looking for an apartment here in Birmingham. So yes, right now I'm going to show you guys the various apartments that we viewed and why we did not pick that particular apartment. The first apartment here was small. When I stepped in, I didn't really like it, because one, it was really tiny. They had the fridge and the freezer separate. It wasn't really my vibe, but I was like, that's fine if that's the only issue. It also came with a washer and a dryer, and it had like a small storage space, with the washer and dryer. The bathroom was a bathtub. Guys, I did not want a bathtub. Like, I am a shower girl, give me shower. I don't want bathtub. Like, so when I saw the bathtub, I was like, okay, this is it. I'm not going to take this apartment. Then the wardrobe was also really tiny. We wanted like fit-in wardrobes, because they're usually very big. You can see how small the apartment is. I mean, the lighting in this apartment is really good. It was just small, guys. Like, forget how the video is making the place look big. It was small. Also, we're looking for a 1-bedroom apartment, and this particular apartment was going for £1,100. The second apartment here, when I walked into this apartment, like when I walked into the apartment complex itself, it was absolutely beautiful. I was like, I have found my home. Like, we have found our home. They had a balcony, which was so good. The living area wasn't bad. Like, it was really spacious. This one was really spacious. They had the bedroom and the wardrobe. This wardrobe was looking small. Like, it just felt small. I mean, the size is decent, but it just looked really, really tiny. Also, it had a bathtub. I don't really like bathtubs. And the storage was also really spacious. I don't know why I didn't get a video of that, but This apartment was okay. I think the only issue with this apartment was there was no parking. It's either you discuss with council or you find someone in the building that was not using their parking space, which sounded like a lot of work. Also, they had a bathtub. I don't like bathtub, and if we decide to go with this apartment, we're going to be staying there for like a year or so, and I don't want something that I don't like. So I think that's like the reason why we did not go with that particular apartment. And this second apartment is going for £1,300 per calendar month. So yeah, the next apartment we viewed, guys, this one was absolutely beautiful. Like, it had a gym, and then the view from this apartment was beautiful, like, and the kitchen too was nice. Like, the kitchen was spacious. It also came with like a washer and a dryer. There was really no storage, in this apartment, like for extra things. The wardrobe was so big. Like, can you see how big that wardrobe is? And the room too was really, really spacious. The reason why we did not go with this apartment is because this apartment was on the 9th floor, so we did not go with this particular one. It also had a balcony. The apartment was beautiful, but that 9th floor, it was really high, and it had a balcony, and guys, the heights and everything, so we said, okay, we won't take this apartment. But you see the bathroom of this particular apartment, it is so beautiful. Like, the bathroom is so nice. It had a shower. The price of this apartment was £1,025. So yes, on to the next house we went, viewing for. This house was big. Like, it was so spacious. When I say a house is spacious, like, this house was so spacious, but not just like the vibe the house was giving. I don't know why. Me and the house, we did not really connect. I don't know if that makes sense, but we did not connect. But this house was big. The bathroom was cute, even though it was a bathtub, but it was cute. The bedroom was also really big. I did not like the wardrobe of this bedroom. Like, can you see how small that wardrobe is? And everything is fully furnished. As I said, we wanted something that was fully furnished. My only issue with this apartment was I did not just feel the vibe with the apartment, and I did not like the bathtub. In fact, I don't even like the apartment in general. The furnitures were just looking somehow in my eye. They were looking scattered. And this apartment was going for £950 per calendar month. Then the next apartment I also viewed is this apartment that was actually tiny. Guys, this apartment was really, really tiny. Like, look at the wardrobe. Like, the wardrobe is so small. I was thinking like it had like more space inside. There was really no space inside. The bedroom was okay, but the living area was tiny. I mean, there was enough lighting coming in for content creation and all of that, but the living area was just so small. It also had a bathtub, and then the only reason why we did not go with this apartment is because it was tiny. Like, it was really, really tiny, and we did not want that. And this particular apartment was going for £1,150 per calendar month. The next apartment we viewed is this one that is going for £1,000 per calendar month. This one is fully furnished as well. I love the furniture in this particular apartment. My only issue with this apartment is that they do not open the windows. Like, the windows cannot be opened. Guys, I don't know how I will live in an apartment and I cannot open the window. I need fresh air. One thing about me is that I will always open the windows. So when the agent said that you could not open the windows, I was like, no, we can't even take this apartment. The bathroom had a bathtub, so that was another thing. I was like, we are not going to take this. Then, guys, when I went into the bedroom, I saw like there was mold everywhere in the bathroom, in the bedroom. This house doesn't even count because I can't imagine moving into this apartment and there is already mold, because no matter how much they try to cover it, it's already stuck in my head that there was mold there. This apartment had a gym, which was nice. I mean, it's really good for an apartment to have a gym so that you don't have an excuse on why you're not going to the gym. So the next apartment was really spacious. Even though the wardrobe was small, I absolutely love the furniture in this particular one. Guys, can you see how like everything is so clean in this particular apartment? No one has moved into it. So if we are going to take this apartment, we're going to be like the first tenant to live in there. He had a fridge and freezer. He had the washing machine. My only issue with this apartment was that it was on the ground floor. I do not like ground floors. Like, no way. Like, no way. So yeah, that's why we did not take this particular apartment. Aside that, everything was good. It also had a bathtub, which it was a 50-50 issue. But since it was on the ground floor, we knew we were not going to take that particular apartment. And this particular apartment was going for $1,200. So the last apartment we viewed was this one that had a bathtub. I don't know why most places usually have bathtubs, but this particular apartment had a bathtub, and the wardrobe was pretty decent. The size of the bedroom too wasn't so bad, and it was fully furnished as well. The location of this apartment wasn't bad. I think the location was good. The living area was pretty decent, and it had a washing machine and a fridge and freezer. This apartment was going for £900. It also had like a big story. Like when I saw this story, I was like, oh my goodness, this story is so big. I think this is the biggest story that I've seen when house hunting. Like the storage is so big. There was really no particular reason why we did not go with this apartment, except the bathtub. We did not just want the apartment in general. Like we did not just want it. So yeah, these are all the apartments that we viewed. I'm so grateful that we were able to see an apartment that ticked almost everything that we had in our box. One thing with house hunting is that you cannot see a house that will tick almost everything. Maybe you can, but it's really hard to see an apartment that will tick every single thing you want. This apartment was able to cover like 90% or should I say 95% of the things you wanted in a flat, and I'm so happy about it. So yeah, we have come to the end of this video. Let me also know how your house hunting experience in the UK has been. Have you been seeing houses that you like, or you're getting the situation of what you ordered and what you received? I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Do not forget to take care and stay safe. Bye guys.